With this curve, we're asked to find the derivative of it in order to find out when it has vertical tangent lines. So in order to find the derivative, since we have y squared, we'll use implicit differentiation, and we'll get 6y y prime minus 3. Here's the most common mistake students make, is taking this derivative. It's first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first plus 6x squared equals 0. Now we need to solve this for y prime, so we get 6y y prime minus 3x y prime minus 3y plus 6x squared equals 0. In order to solve it, we're going to, that should be y prime, not y squared. I'm going to take out a y prime and get 6y minus 3x. At the same time, I'm going to take to the other side these two terms, so they'll have 3y minus 6x squared. So y prime is equal to, y prime, not y squared, y prime is 3y minus 6x squared over 6y minus 3x. Now, when is this undefined? This is undefined when 6y minus 3x equals 0, because if a fraction has a 0 in the denominator, it's undefined. So we get 6y equals 3x, or 2y equals x. And if we go slide back up and look, we have x equals 2y. C is our correct answer.